Hello, this is Gyros from the CreativeNode, and I am here to make a tutorial on how to make realistic looking terrain and land formations without VoxelSniper. This is a useful tool you can use when coming onto our server, the CreativeNode, and building your guest plot. Guest plot determines whether you are fit to be a builder and build with us. We are always looking for new members, and it's awesome here. I love it. Anyway, to the tutorial. As you can see here, I am building a ravine. Now, this does not obviously look like a naturally forming Minecraft ravine. This is more going to be a river that's been cutting down into the earth with the progression of time. Now, how to build this is relatively simple. Probably a lot of you have already messed around with the idea of trying to build your own terrain, and you've come up with something similar to this. Now, as you can see, it's completely self-made, no VoxelSniper, no plugins of any sort. It's just creative mode and block placing. Now, in another video, I'll show you how to make a realistic-looking flowing water river. It's very easy, and I'll get back to that later. Now, we're going to start over here, and I'm going to show you how to make a more of an archway that looks very, or not an archway, but starting to arch off into the center because of erosion and so forth. Now, what you're going to start here is, let's think of this as your base block. All right, now, base, it's relatively, there's a few rules when dealing with starting at the ground. Now, ground level usually does not form any arches of any sort soon, so you might want to build off maybe about 3 or 2. I did about 3. Now, these indentations or these points where we can easily put arches, we can, like that. It's easy, and then that'll progress upward as we go along. Fill that in. Just basically the goal is just to keep layering enough to the point where we can start doing this. Now, this already looks pretty natural, I have to say. Now, as we see up here, we have kind of started off with that. We will probably follow this down. I wasn't planning on making this any longer, so I didn't plan ahead. Sort of kind of like that. As you can see, I mean, it doesn't take too much skill to know how to make something look organic. It's just how you feel it's right. Everybody knows how it looks and how it should look, so it's not too hard to figure out what to do. Now, what I did over here is I was noticing that it was becoming really flat and didn't have any variation on depth, so I made my own. This is a very useful tool when you start to get to those places where they start becoming longer or meeting up with itself at all, and it's just something to stop you from being too repetitive with that. So as we can see, it's becoming very nice already. Let's pause it for a second, and I'll be right back. Alright, we are back, and I disassembled a little bit of the wall so you can see our diagonal. Now, diagonals are very hard. They are, I want to say, the bane of trying to make these natural-looking formations. Diagonals constantly occur both in terrain building and in vanilla Minecraft, but they do look odd. As you can kind of see, it's starting to go diagonal. Diagonals are caused from over ridging some of the pillars or some of this wall right here. So in order to fix this, instead of constantly breaking down your wall and destroying the terrain, you can just fiddle with it for a little bit. Now, as you can see, you have a constant rise right through here, and you can totally play off that. You also have a rise right here you can play off. Now, as you can see, now it's okay, this is where it gets tricky, or not too tricky. Now, what you have to do is you have to kind of pick and choose where you want to place the block on your last level. Now, notice I didn't place anything right here, and I can place another block like maybe right here, or right here. This destroys the diagonal and makes it a lot more uh, inconsistent, I have to say. It's not constantly diagonal, which is bad. Yeah, it's bad. I'm just going to say that. I guess I'll do a little bit more on grass. So let me pause this. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to make grass ledge. Now, as you can see, it's very flat. It looks very, I don't know, unnatural, as I keep saying. Now, unlike this, where it's one constant block, we have a meeting of grass and stone. What I did here is I layered it. Now, layering is very easy. You just go by this simple rule. You put one grass block, and then under it put one dirt block. Very easy. Also, to make it look consistent and precise, or not precise, but just consistent, local ledges, you also put dirt on. Yeah, right about there. Yeah, let's do that. Make this not look so straight. You want to mix it up a little bit. Always make it kind of sort of flow towards the nearest dirt block. Make it so that it's almost like a, anyway, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. And then just place a dirt block or 2 or 3 under it. Mix it up from time to time. Doesn't always have to be the same. Right there, right there. Let's place one right here. Right there. And right there. How about that? Now, if we want to make, since we did mess this up, or at least I did, I am just going to do this. Make that all dirt. And then there. I think we did a pretty good job. Looks like that's the end for this video. In the next video, I'll be showing you how to fill in a river and possibly a waterfall. Who knows? See ya. Bye-bye.